Welcome back to Shop Circle Garage, where today we're going to see what engine we've got through into the Squarebody project over there behind you. We got this off the marketplace from a guy we know, actually. We got a 350 and a 700R4 transmission, both running and driving, working. He just decided to swap to an LS, so pulled this out. Pulled it out of, I don't know, what year is it, Bryce? 88, 89, 90? I don't know. One of those years of a Chevy truck. So, had it listed as an 87 to early 90s, whatever, Chevy 350. So, let's take a look, see what we've got. We have all of the accessories. We even got some AC. Probably won't be running AC, but you never know. Fan, might put an electric fan in. We got a power steering pump. We got an alternator. We got the tensioner. We got it all, so we're in good shape there. But I don't know what to do with all this garbage. And it had a throttle body on it, of course. We got it in a pile over there. He gave us everything. Throttle body. We got it. We got a spacer. We even got the starter that came with it. So we got a complete package here that we could essentially just drop in and go. He did say it had a leak from the front main or front seal. So he said a pretty good oil leak from there. So we'll take a look at that. We'll probably degrease it. Maybe we'll paint it. Maybe we'll paint it Chevy orange. I like to do the Chevy orange. So maybe we will. So let's see what else we can find out about this engine. We got center bolt valve cover, so that means we do have the later heads. But we also have a, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. We also have a 3970010, so, yeah, that doesn't match those years of trucks. So we need to go take a look up on the front and see if we can decode the rest of it. Can't really see in here very well. And the number I am seeing doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to get these accessories off so we can really get in there and see what's on that pad. I don't know. Let me get this stuff removed and then we'll just get a better look at it. There's one bolt on the back of this AC that hits the valve cover. And, oh, I need something for that big one before we go tearing all these off. I just wonder if GM could maybe, use a couple different sizes of bolts on here. I got a 13, 14, 15 all sitting out here. And whatever that is. Just as I suspected, 18. So I use my heart ratchet, but it won't break them loose. We're just spinning. Why didn't you tell me we were spinning because of the front? It's also an 18. Okay. Okay. Looks like this whole deal is going to come out now, which is fine. So we probably should take that bracket off. We'll put this somewhere over here. Remind me later I put it over there. Okay, not an 18 for that. We got, where is the right one? Anybody know? Is this it? 14? Yep. Okay, let's get this bracket out of the road. And we're going to let you watch me make a mess here in a second, because I've never taken this stuff off like before. What is going on? I can't reach in there. And there we go. We got all kinds of brackets. Is it necessary to have that many brackets? I mean, that other engine over there didn't have that many brackets and things. All right, where are we at? Hello. I'll knock this fan out of the way. Okay, we'll drop that down in the massive transmission fluid. That's good. We will put these up there where I won't remember they are. And what do we have left? Got one over here. I've got one here. Oh, imagine that. That one's a nut. We can't even be consistent with nuts and bolts. We got some nuts and some bolts. All right, so let's see if we can hold this with one hand. Probably not. And there's a bolt we'll use to let's see what we can do. Okay, the Harbor Freight bucket's probably about to get broken. Nothing fell. So that means we have another bolt somewhere or something. Or something's pinched. Oh, you doofuses. It's sitting on that. Oh, that stud that I just complained about having a nut on it. And I can't get it off because of the fan. Of course. All right, let me get that fan off there. Then we'll slide that right off. So that's not a bad deal. I just probably put that stud on there with that nut I was complaining about so it doesn't fall off. Okay, I got that off. Loosened these up and worked it around and got it off without taking it all the way off. Cleaned this up a little bit with some PB Blaster, wiped it down with paper towel, and we can see our numbers. And the first number, like I told you before, is a C6. Looks like P, possibly an F, maybe an F. C6F502794. The second number V0804TYZ. So that means this engine was built August 4th in Flint, Michigan, and it was a 75 350 4-barrel, and most likely in a C10. So maybe a 1500, 2500 is what it would have been in 75. So first set of numbers, don't really know what that means. Partial VIN, I think. Second set tells you where this engine was born. So we know that. We know we got center bolt valve covers. We do not have Vortec heads because we have 246 intake bolts on each side, and the Vortec heads. The intake manifold only had 8 total bolts, so, and they went straight down. These are angled. So definitely not Vortec heads. These are non-Vortec heads. So we know somebody's been in here at some point, because, well, we got a, oh sorry, my head was just anyway. Somebody's been in here at some point because we got a 1975 block verified by the 010 number on the back, and then the stamp number on the pad right here. So definitely do not have these heads in 75. And okay, I got it from, thought it was an 87 to, what is it, 94 range, something like that, because that's what he was told. But we know somebody's definitely been in there, and it looks like we have had maybe some oil leak around the intake here, and we got a seal leaking, he says. So we're gonna have to get into this and decide what to do. I think we're gonna get the water pump stuff off we're going to get into that timing cover, replace that seal, replace the crank seal. And then I think we're going to swap out the intake for a carburetor. We're going to put an electric fan on the truck probably. And then we'll probably do a vacuum advance distributor and get rid of this computer stuff. Because, well, why not? And this bracket just chilling here. It's kind of bothering me. So we'll take it off. Are you kidding me? I knew that was like that. So, I think that's what we'll end up doing, is replacing the intake, the carburetor intake, through a carburetor on it. We'll probably do an Edelbrock because that's what I have on the other car. And why not? That's going to be the plan, but all that stuff's expensive. So we either do that and spend the money on that, or we find a, what kind of noise over there? Or we find a computer and a wiring harness for it and put the throttle by injection on it and go with it. I think we'll put a carburetor on it. And we're not going to put the 700 R4 back behind it. We're going to put Turbo 350. It was in the truck back there. But we don't have the seals we need right now. We don't have the intake. We don't have the money for that right now. So now we just need to save some money so we can buy parts. I do have a few intakes over there for quadrojets, and I have a couple quadrojets laying around someplace. That's another option. But I do see there's been some leakage up here, so either way it's not going to hurt. It definitely will help to get this intake off and get resealed in there. It almost looks like we're leaking down there. Hang on, I about put my head right in front of you again. Can you guys see that? Yeah, what's happening there? Got some leakage in there or something. We'll check that all out and see what's what. I did not even look at the oil. I'm sure it has oil. Or maybe not, because like I said, I think I said anyway, came out of a running driving truck, so. Oh yeah, we got oil. A little bit low, but it's got a leak, so. He said he always just kept oil with him in the truck. Well, let's take a quick look at the truck. We got a new fuel door we put on already back there. That's about it for new parts. We got a different colored fender. We have a broken windshield that, there's my Febreze. Couldn't find that. We got a broken windshield that got broken with hail damage during a tornado. Interior as well, Squarebody interior. Wing windows are broken. Got other doors. In the corn crib, we're missing the horn button. The dash is messed up, so that was already on there when we got it. And no headliner. It's not looking terrible. We're using it for parts and trash storage at the moment. There's the gas tank back there. That goes in this truck. One of those boxes has the brackets to hold the tank. Oh, there's our grill front end thing. That's a Camaro seat back there. Don't worry about that. Missing engine like we saw before. Do have new motor mounts to be put on. This guy here, a little bit crusty. Trying to get a new more of those. Wiring, no idea what all that goes to. Oh, there's a Camaro seat. Battery tray. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it's spray painted because, well, I painted it. But why not? And take a look at this side. There's some more junk sitting around, and there's that bracket I took off in a minute. Depending on when I show this part, you haven't seen this yet. Maybe you have. I don't know. It's not in too terrible a shape. Boxes of parts and stuff stored in it at the moment. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed that wheel does not match that wheel. Let's go back around here and see doesn't match that wheel, and that wheel doesn't match any on that side. And that's a fourth different wheel. All four wheels are different. But that's okay, it doesn't bother us any. We didn't get much done in this video, and it's going to be a short one depending on how much stuff I edit out. A bunch of nonsense in there, so probably edit a lot of it out, to be honest with you. But we did discover we're working with the 75 350 here from a Chevy 1500 or 2500, and it was made in Flint, Michigan on August 4th. Kind of close to my birthday. So anyway, it's not quite what we originally thought it was, but that's okay. It's a 350 and it's a Chevy. So we're going to probably swap it out, like I said, and put a carburetor on there and get rid of all this other nonsense. There is another bracket back here. There's brackets everywhere. Huh. Anyway, like I said before, anybody knows anybody? We're starting to get kind of low on shopsicles. So if you know anybody that knows anybody, you know, have them get a hold of us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat your shopsicles.